Reed, now that Alabama games are so boring and predictable, what Alabama fans do when they go to Tuscaloosa for fun?
Well, everyone knows what Alabama fans do for fun. Will they win national championships? That's the Alabama way.
Yeah, but like regular people things, like tailgating.
Oh, that's a good question. I thought you might ask that. So we put together a piece where I went down to Tuscaloosa to see what all happens before a game. Well, here we are. It's game day in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and my mission today is going to be to have the fullest, most rich tailgating experience possible. Now, as a Tulane fan, I have no idea what constitutes a good tailgating experience, but we're going to talk to some experts today and get advice from them about what sorts of things we have to do if we really want to make the most of the experience. All right, I see what appears to be a pretty serious griller here, so I'm going to go see what exactly he is grilling. It looks exciting. It could be something, I don't know, some kind of major barbecue. With a grill like this, you'd expect something pretty exciting. Well, I came over because we saw your extremely fancy grill, which even has some sort of an exhaust system, and I was expecting something a little more exciting than hot dogs here. That's what you're grilling here.
This is the pre-warm-up.
This is just a Western Kentucky game. Is that maybe why just the hot
we're
dogs?
downplaying it.
Is that what Nick Saban would say, is let's just cook the hot dogs for this game, no big deal, easy opponent, easy win. All right, I am standing here on the quad with Connor and Corbin, who we happened upon as they were in the middle of some hot cornholing action. If the two of you guys versus me, who do you think is better? You guys or me?
Definitely us.
Okay, interesting. Well, there's one way to settle this. Why don't we cornhole just a little bit and see who wins? Okay, great. Oh, no, that's just warming up right now. There we go. All right, so that was an absolute smackdown, probably similar to what we're going to see with Alabama and Western Kentucky this afternoon. Would you like to, at this point, take an opportunity to apologize to me for even challenging me in this game? Here's a pretty excited group of people here at Tent 162, really fired up about the Western Kentucky game. All right, place kick coming up. Ready? This can go anywhere. If there's one thing that we have to do at your tailgate to really say that we got the full experience, what would it be?
Well, I think to start with, the thing that separates the better guys from the rookies is high-def TV.
Absolutely, because regular definition television is ridiculous. It's a joke. All right, I'm standing here with what I'm being told is a Western Kentucky fan, although he seems to have some sort of a Looney Tune logo on his shirt. What is your name?
My name is Geff Churrock, and that is Big Red, that Looney Tune you speak of.
Now, did you say Geff?
Geff, G-E-F, yes.
Now, normally people would call themselves Jeff, but you go by Geff.
This is true.
Is that a name, kind of like this football team that you support, is that a name that is to be taken seriously, do you think? Do you think that there's a chance that Western Kentucky is going to be competitive in the game today?
No.
I've heard some people estimate that Western Kentucky is expected to bring tens of fans to this game. Is that true?
Maybe 20.
Maybe 20 fans. That's impressive. But while you might think tailgating has been around Alabama forever, you would be wrong and should feel embarrassed for thinking so. Sharon Nunn of the Hackberry High Tiders tells us how she was one of the first.
Back in the 90s, a group of us were at Ole Miss and was just taken the way they tailgated in the Grove.
Right.
The idea sparked that, well, why can't we do that in Tuscaloosa? We have all that space and nobody is ever, using it. We chose a spot on the quad to the right of the library. We always, chose specialty drinks, like mimosas and all kinds of things to do. No store-bought food. Did the tables at first, we added the candlelight at night, then we decided tents to shade us.
And this was around what year?
This was in the 90s, and probably the mid-90s is when this was.
So leading up to the mid-90s, people weren't tailgating here in Tuscaloosa, so Alabama football really wasn't that big of a deal, I guess, until the mid-90s.
Well, Alabama football has always been a big deal.
But not big enough of a deal to tailgate.
Right.
Has
so,
Nick Saban called to thank you for what you got started here for Alabama? No, not yet.
No, not yet.
He's a busy man.
I don't think he knows that.
It was a great day for tailgating and everyone had a great time. Except that Western Kentucky fan. His team did not score points that day.
Well, Reed, after spending all that time in Tuscaloosa, are you an Alabama fan now?
Yep.
Well, that was quick.
No, I'm just joking. I'm still True Lane, Will.
True Lane.
That's what you call a true Tulane fan, True Lane.
Well, I guess that's what we are then. Read up next after the break, we'll interview Gary Sanders. He's the guy that called the Bama punt play.